US President Donald Trump has reportedly been told that Iran's regime is now at its weakest point, as unrest and economic strain squeeze Tehran from multiple directions. Trump allegedly received multiple intelligence briefings indicating Khamenei's grip on power may be loosening, raising the possibility that internal pressure is reshaping the balance. According to the New York Times, US intelligence assessments say the Iranian regime is at its weakest since the 1979 revolution, a striking benchmark for stability. The same reporting says violent anti-government protests that erupted in December 2025 delivered the biggest jolt, exposing cracks that Iran's security state struggled to hide. The New York Times added that protests even reached Khamenei's traditional strongholds, further denting the supreme leader's authority in areas once considered loyal. Iran's economy is also described as being at a historic low, compounding the leadership's challenge by adding inflation, shortages, and public anger to the crisis mix. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said Trump is monitoring the situation in Iran, signaling the administration is tracking developments closely without committing publicly. These revelations come as Trump weighs possible military action against Iran over the protest crackdown, linking domestic repression to external pressure and deterrence. Trump is reportedly still divided on whether to strike, but White House advisors are said to be urging him to act while they believe the regime is vulnerable. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham told the New York Times that Trump's goal should be ending the Iranian regime, pushing for an outcome far beyond limited deterrence. In a post on X, Lindsey Graham appeared to warn Trump against abandoning Iranians, framing the protests as a moral test as well as a strategic opening. Graham said he is praying for Trump and his team to make the right decisions to keep America safe, portraying the moment as dangerous and historic. The senator argued history shows the right decision is to stand by those who stand with America and sacrifice for a common cause, tying protesters to US interests. Graham also wrote that evil cannot be accommodated and has to be defeated, urging confrontation rather than compromise with Tehran's leadership. The Republican senator said he still felt sick about what he called abandoning our people in Benghazi, using that memory as a warning against repeating past mistakes. Graham said our people should include friends of America facing oppression, specifically naming protesters in Iran and what he called the brave Kurds. Graham acknowledged these are difficult decisions, but argued abandoning Iranians and Kurds would be Benghazi times a million, escalating the moral and political stakes. Graham added he is confident Trump will make the right call, praising the president's record on protecting America while urging him to follow through now. During the peak of the protests, Trump had warned Iran of possible military action if the crackdown continued, using the threat of force as a pressure tool. Trump then reportedly made a last-minute U-turn after assessment suggested a US strike might not topple the Iranian regime, raising doubts about the endgame. On January 22, Trump told Axios a large US armada was sent strategically close to Iran, presenting the deployment as both leverage and deterrence. By January 26, the USS Abraham Lincoln aircraft carrier entered CENTCOM area of responsibility, bringing a major strike platform into the region. The carrier was reportedly accompanied by 3 warships equipped with Tomahawk missiles, adding long-range precision strike capacity to the naval presence. The New York Times reported that if the White House ordered strikes, the carrier group could act within a day or two, underscoring how quickly this could escalate. Reports also say the US has sent about a dozen F-15E fighter jets to the Middle East, strengthening both strike options and air defense capacity. The Pentagon has also reportedly dispatched additional Patriot and THAAD air defense systems to protect US troops, anticipating missile or drone retaliation. Meanwhile, Iran has warned against any US action and claims it is keeping total surveillance of American assets, insisting there will be no element of surprise. Iran has also threatened to sink the USS Abraham Lincoln if the US launches military action, raising the risks of a direct naval confrontation.